Okay, hello. Got a new guitar. I actually have two guitars, new ones, available now. So now I have four in the house at the moment for sale. Anyway, this is a new. I don't know if you can hear me. The mic's over here. Yeah, probably okay. This is a Canadian Cypress back and sides. Engelmann Spruce top. Canadian Cypress neck, Bocote bridge, Bocote head plate. Anyway, this is mostly just for playing. Because I'm going to do an actual video looking at the guitar more closely. But I thought I'd also tune it so you could see. These have friction peg tuners. You can see how, I want to say how easy it is, or how doable it is. I've got new strings on it, of course, new guitar. But I find like with my other guitars, I can even not tune them for a few days. The other friction peg guitars. Tuning might go out because of the new strings, but anyway. Hello, Internet. Sorry, that's what one of my favorite shows on YouTube is this Dutch woman Nora Lee who's traveling around the world on her motorbike, and she says, "Good morning, internet. It is now 9, maybe 10 o'clock. Anyway, I'm here to show you my latest guitar and give you the close-up tour. Okay, let's see how we can get this going here. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Pretty classic, this instrument. It's a Engelmann Spruce top and Canadian Cypress back and sides. I've got, let's see if we can get in close here. In terms of the purfling and binding, what we've got here is maple binding with black purfling done in a 45-degree angle boxy thing. You can see right in the center of the binding in the back. This is the bottom of the guitar. I kind of like that, the little pointy bit up there. It's a little bit different, I guess. Anyway, yeah, really nice. Very simple. I like the complicated stuff too. But anyway, whatever. We'll continue. So that's the basic structure of it. Yeah, I've got a Pocote bridge here, 12 holes, which I always do, and unbleached bone saddle. I've been doing my saddles. Let's see if we can focus better here. Doing my saddles with grooves in between the strings. I just kind of think it's funky. Maybe it reduces weight, reduces density and all that. With the flamencos especially, I'm trying to get things as light as possible at all times. Yeah. Anyway, action's really classic flamenco's height. Around 3 mil at the low E and 2.75 at the high E. Just kind of real standard. Feels really good to play, actually. What else? Oh, the height above the soundboards around here is around 8 millimeters or so, I guess. Which is nice. Which is what I've been achieving the last few guitars. My earlier guitars were a bit higher there, and that's a personal preference thing, of course. French polish throughout. Now, one thing I really wanted to focus on. Let's see if I can change the angle here a bit. I'm getting a lot of reflection. Hang on a sec. Okay, it doesn't really help what I do, the angle. But I really want to show the rosette. My rosettes are really distinctive, and I think a little bit unusual, in that each rosette I do is completely unique to itself. I'm definitely following themes, because my work is generally, my interest is connection with nature, so I like to try and represent nature in everything I do, but this one has a really obvious bird theme. I love all the rosettes. This one I really loved especially. Something about it. Let's get a faraway look. Yeah, I know what we could do. Let's do a vertical. Because sometimes, here's what we got. We've got the close-up of the rosette, right? Which is cool when you look at the instrument closely. But then from a distance, let's have a look too. How does it look from a distance? Like from a performing standpoint, I'm not that far away. I'm like 6 feet away. Yeah, interesting. Anyway. Yeah, really nice, eh? Yeah. My guitars are, I don't use a mold really. I use a Solera mold with blocks, but I shape the sides by hand, on a pipe and stuff. But I don't really lock them into a mold. I just kind of form them. So you can see little, I might as well point it out. You can see little inconsistencies that come out. That this, you can see how the shape is a little bit not quite the same. I guess it's good to point that out. I don't mind it at all, It's not a factory-made instrument, that's for sure. Anyway, it sounds great, which you'll be hearing some of the sounds while I do this. I should actually... anyway, so the fingerboard is Makassar ebony. The frets are Evo gold frets. It's a little harder than the nickel silver, a little bit, but not like stainless steel hard. And then we've got our head plate is Bocote. It's quite beautiful, I think, the way it's actually two pieces glued together, so you get this sort of mirror image going on. At the moment, I've got ebony friction pegs, but I can substitute in some geared pegs if someone would prefer that. It's a somewhat extra cost. There's the heel, a little bit different here for me. I've made this a little lot deeper, and also, if we can see that, more like a sharp edge at this bit here. It's pretty subtle. It's really just a few millimeters difference from the other ones, but the other ones here are more rounded here. So on this one, I thought I'd do that. So I end up with a somewhat slightly longer bit right there. You know? It's quite nice. Yeah. Anyway. Same sort of treatment in the back here. I do all my binding channels. I cut them by hand as well. I score them with a tool, and then I chisel them out. I kind of like working that way, you know. I might get a router at some point. It would be more even and all that. But I don't know. I flip back and forth about that, you know. Part of me wants perfection, but on the other hand, I don't know. We'll just figure that out as it goes. Got a little bit of a purfling action happening on that bit. What would you call that? Heel cap, maybe? And also, the heel cap is slightly rounded. Just slightly. You probably can't see it in the video. Anyway, yeah. You can see the scarf joint there. Head plate has a black-white purfling. Oh, it's actually not purfling, it's a veneer sandwiched between the head plate. Has a nice Blanca sound as well. I like it. It's fun to play. Very fun to play. An idea of this latest guitar I have off my bench. I'll put a link to my website and have at the moment 4 guitars available. 3 of them are the higher price, but my first guitar, which I'm going to do a video just now, is less expensive. Yeah. Anyway, ciao. Thanks for having me. Anyway, there you go. Hey, I wonder if it's... Actually, I haven't even played this with the cape on it. Let's have a look-see how it sounds. Good. It's even almost. It's out a little bit out of tune. It's pretty good for new strings. There you go. Yes. So now what? Anyway. I'll just play a little bit more of another. Plays every note. What do you want in a guitar? I like a guitar that plays all the notes. How's that?